Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the magical and most fabulous Geminis? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your highest good? Present time, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In your blockage is the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is about creativity, passion, desire. This is also about being very charming and persuasive. And in your focus is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, it can be, yes, thinking fast. This can also be some kind of communication coming in out of left field. That can also be some kind of passion or desire. And this could be with a creative art or a talent. Queen of Wands doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks to he or she. They just take that bold, brave action. They also get a lot of attention. So there could be something about all eyes on you, or there's something about being very precise and on point. There's something about getting your point across. What is this Queen of Wands? Now, Queen of Wands can be, yes, desire, something that you desire, or you're very desirable at this time. Okay, so Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. You could also be collaborating with this person online or on net. So this could be like on the internet. I'm also getting there could be somebody around you who's motivating or inspiring you. This is also cooperation. This person has good input. You have good input. Maybe you're working also with this King of Pentacles. There's some kind of generous offering or a level of generosity. What's coming towards you is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped. I feel a little bit limited. I feel a little bit stuck. There could be somebody who's on the internet, like somebody on YouTube that can actually help you with getting your mojo running again, or someone is inspiring you, something about physical, to be some kind of confidence in your skin. So what is this Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. You are in your energy with the Knight of Swords. It's Taurus, Gemini, Taurus energy. And the Star. Major Arcana 4. Aquarius. This could be a situation here where vulnerability, it's going to take vulnerability and confidence inside of you to take some kind of action. Then I'm hearing lights, camera, action. So this could be some kind of performance, or there's something about organizing, because this is also about healing from anything about a thought pattern. So racing thoughts, or let's just say that you have some kind of idea and you want to execute it. Execute it at that second, or else you're going to go back into the old pattern of like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? And what if this happens? The Star is about face your true north, hope, faith, renewal, optimism, and focus on the outcome that you desire. Also, Star card is about being in the spotlight, feeling a little bit vulnerable of being in the spotlight, or highlight. Something about highlights as well. This could be getting your hair highlighted. Something about high. You might be riding high too. Somebody also might be, what is that? Riding high on their broomstick. What is that saying? What is this Knight of Swords in your focus? And the Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Ten of Cups is financial recovery, returning to good health and healing. This is also fulfillment. Fulfilling something that is or does take a lot of vulnerability out of you. And that's the vulnerability is the bridge to any kind of connection. This can also be some kind of intensity with a family member or a friend. Because the star card could be like friend. Thinking about a friend a lot. In your blockage is the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups is usually like happy home, happy family, healing, cooperation, feeling in good company. It's like changing the company. Now, there could be something in your company that is changing. Or there could be something about you changing the company that you keep. Because my 10 of Cups in the blockage is always the Flying Monkeys card. Or it's disharmony, not happy home, not happy family. Somebody's not returning to good health and healing. Something about financial recovery. It's like cutting your losses. Because there is King of Pentacles in your outcome. King of Pentacles can also be somebody who is an opportunist. It means somebody who didn't do anything and wants a free ride. But this can also be an investor, right? Good with money. There's something about good foods, good eating, solid, stable. What is this 10 of Cups in the blockage? And the 4 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This feels like some kind of circumstance or a commitment. Maybe you do work with family, not getting along in the home. 4 of Wands is also instability. Wanting more freedom, wanting more flexibility. And maybe this is freedom and flexibility in some kind of company or job. And, you know, you just have to keep in mind here, Gem, that you're only as good as the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So you could be taking inventory on that as well. Do I keep myself stuck? Or do I be vulnerable and go towards what I truly want? Go towards what you truly desire. This is also a situation where you might say something that has been on your mind. Saying something that has been on your mind to a family member or a friend. Now, 4 of Wands usually could be like home, not feeling supported. This could be gaslighting. This could be any kind of situation, escape. Could be fight over inheritance or a home here with family members. Okay, so King of Pentacles is your outcome. Now, King of Pentacles is a very generous, solid offer. It is also somebody who is an entrepreneur, possibly means business. Or somebody who can have their cake and eat it too. Yeah, sometimes when people have money, they think they can do whatever they want. What is this, King of Pentacles? And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Page of Cups is a gift, a surprise, an apology. A very generous offering. Now, this can also be an invitation. Somebody also might be the big cheese here. But this person is very shy to open up. Or I might have somebody here who indulges a lot. So this person overspends, overeats, overconsumes. Secret desire, secret admire. Page of Cups also, I always pay attention to the Page of Cups. Page of Cups could be somebody who's immature, young at heart. So an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. So just watch about the opportunist of somebody who's giving you something. Or if you're giving somebody something in hopes that you have some kind of hidden motive or an agenda attached to what you want. Okay. Because sometimes people will just apologize it to get back into your good graces and to keep you stuck in this element. Or vice versa. So Queen of Wands, yes, like I said, very persuasive, very charming, But I'm also getting something about teamwork makes the dream work, collaboration. And the Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Seven of Swords is making swift, quick movement, not telling people your beeswax. I'm also getting an element of avoiding. So there could be somebody around you who is thirsty for your attention, wants to build with you. And this person is very persuasive. So they'll come at you very different. So they'll come at you multiple ways. This can also be avoiding sexy time at work. I don't mix work and pleasure. Seven of Swords can also be, you know, liar, cheater, stealer, thief. It means what is robbing your time, money, energy, and focus. This can also be your own deceptive behavior where you're trying to persuade somebody to work with you because you want something solid and stable, or something about money, something worldly here, something on money. So 8 of Swords and the Star. Can also be somebody who parties. Queen of Wands puts on a performance. Somebody here might be putting on a performance and exaggerating things. Somebody here avoids on collaborating in some kind of circumstance. Or their secret. Something about a secret here. What is this? 8 of Swords and the Star. And the 9 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So the lie here is that you are not stuck. So nothing can limit you unless you put a limitation on yourself. 9 of Pentacles is about doing something on your own and being vulnerable on putting yourself out there. It is also a beautiful card of knowing your worth, knowing your value. Is this of value? Placing boundaries with your mind. Because 7 of Swords can be sloppy work ethic, sloppy thinking. So maybe you are in this Queen of Wands energy, or somebody around you is motivating and inspiring you and saying something here. And then you're like, wow, that's such a great idea. I should execute this. It makes me extremely happy when I do, or go towards things that are rewarding, fulfilling, or returning to good health and healing. That's about you requiring you to take action and going towards uplifting community. Somebody, also somebody around you wants to be on their own. So if this has something to do with like, I want to collaborate with this person, I want to be in this whatever company, somebody here is not telling you the full truth. They don't either want to collaborate with you or you don't want to collaborate with them. Okay, Knight of Swords and 10 of Cups in your focus. And Judgment. So Judgment is about surrender and let go of the pressure. Or if you feel pushed and forced into some kind of element, or pushed and forced to collaborate with people. So you have free will and say. Knight of Swords can also be a situation where you need to stop judging yourself so harshly and being so hypercritical towards yourself. So you are your worst critic. This is also surrender, release and let go of some kind of commitment, connection. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Could be something about a friend. This could have something to do with family dynamics. Because the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands is in your blockage. Something that used to be solid and stable and feel like home or uplifting or maybe even a job doesn't feel like that for you. Especially with like the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords energy is like hiding or an embarrassing secret. Hiding who they're working with or something on the net. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. So you might be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces, Because the Four of Wands is Aries energy. You have Aries energy up top, Capricorn energy, father. And then there's something about sloppy thinking, sloppy work ethic. You're not working, you don't want to work underneath this person or work with the family. And then in the blockage though, it says, drink me, eat me. So it says, drink me, eat me. Not drinking the poison. And here with the Death card, it's usually a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow something to die out. It means not trying to get revenge on somebody. Because Seven of Swords could be somebody who has a hidden motive or an agenda to get back into somebody's good graces because they want something that they have. So that devil, or sorry, that, well, I have the devil there at the bottom, which is tempting. Eat this, drink this. There also could be somebody who's like, something about eating and drinking. Death card in the blockage is somebody who's not willing to change, not willing to budge, not willing to transition. This person is who they are. Can also be you here, Gem. It's a general reading. Just take what resonates to you. King of Pentacles is your outcome. Somebody who can have their cake and eat it too. And then there is something about an invitation coming your way. You already know that this person has not changed, has not budged. There is instability in some kind of love, happy. It's a lie. Happy home, happy family. Somebody's not financial recovered. So what is this generous offering? And the Five of Pentacles. Don't get pulled back into this. Don't get sucked back into this. The vulnerability to be on your own for a while. There's something you need to do on your own. Because this can be, you know, scarcity in finances. Mental health, ill health, depression. Somebody is drinking, eating. They have not changed. So if you're asking about a person, or are they clean, or, you know, they might look physically all put together or physically fit. I don't know where you see this person, but they're also very embarrassed about something at home, or there is something about their sloppy work ethic where they're going to drop the ball. You're going to see this person. Page of Swords. Fool card. Page of Swords is inquiring, being inquisitive, asking more questions before you take some kind of leap of faith. This is also about my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It's somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on who they are. This could be a man-child, woman-child, but you might see somebody as solid, stable, very generous, but this person might be living off their visa. So right now their whole house might be on lean. But they're not willing to change their ways. They're not going to. They're not going to budge. They're not going to change. Five of Pentacles is also codependency. So somebody here is very codependent and reliant on another person. And then you do have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. But take it slow. It's got to be more grounded, because there's not enough grounded energy. Somebody here is in a fast moving energy. Like you just want to lock something down fast so that you don't have to feel something. So Queen of Wands, like I was saying, and then it says, go ahead and express love. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. But making the romantic gesture, it just means like, I'm just letting you know, I'm being vulnerable here. I like you. Okay, so trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So you might have somebody on the net or the internet who's motivating or inspiring you, of the Seven of Swords, to be embarrassed. Something about humility will humble a person. Because Queen of Wands is an energy of standing out. You don't fit in. There has something to do with a child or children. Something here about children and child could be burning you out. Or this could also have something to do with like child care. Now, this child custody situation, it might have something to do with that. And then it says key player, important person, playing an essential role and irresistible. So this is about being in the spotlight, or you have somebody around you who is in the spotlight. But Seven of Swords is not talking. Eight of Swords is not talking. So there's going to take vulnerability to talk to this person. People are not mind readers. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged and exposed. So something about a bill. I'm just getting something about a family feud here. And or the flying monkey syndrome. You can read about flying monkeys. SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. So what kind of assistance is needed? So somebody is sending you an SOS, right? Like, oh my gosh, Gemini, you have to come and help me now. Is this person a repeat offender? And are you getting anything out of it? Or does it make you feel empty? Is this person only generous to you when they need something? Or are only you generous to people when you need something out of them? That's transactional. It's not based on love. It's based on transaction and conditionings. Turned. Party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol, indulging in surface pleasures. So surface level relationships. So these are not serious. And maybe you are taking something more serious, because Knight of Swords can be somebody who's intense, right? Or taking something too seriously or personally. Or maybe you're just looking at this person and again, yeah, you might have some kind of sexual attraction to this person, but this person has not changed. They might not even be out of a relationship. They're not willing to move or relocate. They're not willing to... something about their family dynamics too. And maybe that's why this person might use an excuse. Oh, I party, I drink, I do all this because of my own family drama. That's an excuse, right? People use excuses so that they don't have to change. Throne, position of authority. So you're being called to commit to something new here, or to take your own authority, be your own authority in your own life. It means you get to make your own rules. Nobody can give you a rule or make you or force you to do anything unless you give them your power away. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. There's some kind of thing that's up for review. It's for you to review it. You could even be pushing and forcing for a review. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. I would just, pay attention with the party there, okay? And if you can hear the noise in the background, it's like 8,000 degrees outside, and the traffic is loud, so the fan is actually more quieter than the traffic. And mice, discord amongst friends and family. So there is something about, I'm also getting something about blind. You're not seeing these people clearly, like 3 blind mice. Or there is something about they're working against you, the mice. Now, there could also be mice in the house. Actual mice. Mice can actually create a lot of damage in the home. And then table, hard work ahead. Well, you're a gem. So again, free will. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.